Close. Action. All right, we're getting ready to put the body on the El Camino. I want to kind of walk through and show you kind of what we've got going on here. It's Art Morrison chassis. We had a tank custom made for it, so it fits the whole really nice in-tank pump to run the EFI system. Had the exhaust all jet hot coated, ceramic coated. Looks really cool. You know, I like the way it looks better probably off of the chassis than when it's on. It just looks really cool sitting here. From here, if you can pan up, you can see at the underside all the work we did where we cut all the mounts out for the factory gas tank and reworked and rebraced all of that. We took and tubbed it, made room for these 18 wide forge lines on the back. That's kind of cool. All the exhaust, the muffler mounts are up in the top. So that's kind of a cool deal. The packaging wise, it's kind of, with this narrowed frame, it was a little difficult to figure out how to do the exhaust, but Jerry did a really nice job with all that. But we assembled everything, coilovers, rear end housing. It's kind of cool. This body is black cherry, which is very hard to see that in the photos. Even in here in the shop lights, it looks almost black, but when you take it outside and it gets in the sunlight, you can see all the red and colors pop out of it. It's a really cool color. And the calipers are actually the same color as the body. They look black in the pictures, but they are black cherry. I kind of made the call. The stripes on the hood are going to be red. The inlays on the SS emblems are going to be red. So I had them paint the center section of the rear end housing the same color red. I thought it'd give a cool pop of color from underneath. Had suspension components powder coated as well. They're kind of a hammered silver vein, just to give it a little contrast there on track bar. 4-link bars, uppers and lowers on the front are done the same way. I mean, it's just really cool and clean chassis. We made the stainless steel fuel line for it. It's got stainless brake lines front to back that are already, you know, the hard lines are already in place, and the whip hoses out to the wheels. We still got to we'll have to plumb the master cylinder up when we get the body on it. But we had to do a little work under here, modifying it. Had to cut the tunnel out and raise it up and widen it a little bit all the way through, because it's got a Tremec 6-speed, and this thing is, the tires are 31 inches tall. So it raises the center of the rear end housing up. So to get driveline angle and driveline in the car, we had to do some modifications there. Like I said, that's our Tremec 6-speed from Silver Sport Transmissions. We run their whole setup as far as flywheel, clutch, transmission, pedal, clutch, master cylinder. We got to get the whole setup from them. It's always a nice package. Get up here to the front. We've got the big block Chevrolet 555. Customer wanted that MOFFITT engine, so that's what we got. It should be pushing somewhere around 700 horsepower. It has a throttle body. It's ported injection, but it's got a throttle body. Customer wanted the cowl induction hood to work, so did all this. I wound up having to make the air box for it so it seals to the hood, and the cowl induction is functional. That's kind of a cool thing on it. He didn't want it to be real flashy, so there's a lot of black, but it's kind of cool and clean. So it'll be quite the vehicle when it's done. Here's where it gets kind of a little wonky. Had to put this nut on here. I went ahead and taken the tank out to begin with, which I probably should have, but I didn't. Oh well. I was trying to save myself some time, but it didn't work out that way.